Welcome back to How Many Times Is Max Gonna Get Break Even game show. This is just hold on, let me log in. Please don't link my shit. Boom. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we are good. Alright, so as you see, I got break even here, and now we're just chopping around. Okay. Where is this candle? What the fuck is going on? Okay, this candle does not want to spawn in, whatever. Again, I got break even here. This was probably the quickest break even I've gotten in my whole entire trading career. Let's get into this trade recap. So coming into the day, told my Discord, I was like, all right, we have this 1 hour gap. I want to see what the fuck's gonna happen. We ended up respecting it. We did not break structure to the downside. We have data highs yesterday from Trump speaking, or news highs, whatever you want to call it. We also formed this 15-minute gap as well right here. So that's what I was looking at. I was like, all right, if we inverse this, I honestly don't want to take longs unless we come down like a retrace and then we push higher. But I'm not taking the trade based off this 15-minute inverse up to here, up to these highs, just because they are sitting in another 15-minute gap. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. On ES, we had relatively equal highs right here. A lot of people are going to say, oh, bearish S&T, bearish S&T. Sure, we had a bearish S&T, but I I mean, it was pretty obvious. Like, if we inverse this gap, we were going to continue higher, take out these highs, and then possibly reverse down. So bearish S&T is invalid. If we respect this gap, the S&T is valid. So, and that's what ended up happening. So we respected that gap. And the first trade was honestly okay. First of all, I wanted to talk about this because I saw a couple people take this trade, which makes no sense to me. Since we respected this 5 minute gap, even though it's a 1 minute gap or it's a 15-minute gap, I saw people take this. Where was it? Where I think it was this trade, right? 30, yeah. This trade right here. Let me go back into the 5 minute. Yeah, I saw people take this short right here. Me personally, I don't like the short just because one, my stop loss, usually I'd put it at this candle high. I would have gotten stopped out. Yes, I could have put it up here, but not my style of trade. I mean, it was a decent trade. What is this time frame? 8:39, I believe we're making this. Yeah, during this time we're actually making this bearish SMT. So not a bad trade. Wait, yeah, not a bad trade. Just not something I would take. But if you were desperate and wanted to put the money, you could have done that. So that's the other trade. The first trade I was looking at mainly for the day was, since we respect this 15-minute gap, we had this 5 minute gap at market open. Boom, I wanted to see that get inverse. We actually inversed it, but we already took out my break even point, so I did not enter into the trade. And we started shitting. So I'm guessing, the people who shorted up here, they took profits, all that. That doesn't matter. It's not the trade I liked anyways. Anyways, let's continue back onto this. So yeah, we started shitting, took out this low, almost took out this low. ES, even though ES was the lagging index on the SMT, we ended up taking out all the lows. And then this first break even trade I took was just based off a 1 minute, the 1 minute gap right here. We came up, took out these highs, respected this gap, bearish close, boom, I went short, break even right here. I got into break even, click confirm, boom, out I break even. I was like, all right, bro, whatever. So that was the first trade. I think risk reward on this was like a 1-to-1. Let me see. No, because I didn't get filled here. I got a shittier fill. Yeah, I got filled right here. So yeah, a 1-to-1. Yeah. So that's the first trade. Second trade. Now, the one thing I don't like about this trade is we have relatively equal lows right here on ES or on NQ, while ES already took them out. So bullish SMT, but we do have relatively equal lows. But the reason I took this trade is because this is from news, right? This is from Trump speaking. I honestly did not think we would go any lower. And if we did want to go lower, sure, I'm open to taking shorts, but we need to inverse this gap first, right? So we did not inverse it, made a bullish SMT. We started reacting off that bullish SMT by inversing this 5 minute gap. And I was like, all right, bro, we have nothing in the way to stop us. Off this 5 minute gap, I had a limit order right here because I did not like this fill. Limit order, boom, got filled right there. Stop loss right under that candle. And break even at first was this 3-minute gap right here. But then when we made this candle, this 3-minute high, moved my new break even there, hit break even, started coming up, limit order right here, limit order up here, boom, we did not. We ended up getting stopped out at break even. So that's the trade recap from today. Yeah, just I don't know. I really don't. I don't like this price action. If we can go over, yeah, I guess this was. Let's look at this trade. Inverse, short. I guess you could have put it at the high. Yeah, target this. It's not a bad trade. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad trade. It's just not something I would take just because, let's see, what time is this? 40, 45 right here. And we have another stacked up gap as well. Don't forget that. So if I were to take a trade, it would be off this inverse break even here. But the reason I did not take this trade is because of this 5-minute gap, right? You never know. We could have reacted off here. If I did take the trade on the 1 minute, let me see. Take the trade off here, break even right here. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, that's not really worth it for me. Yeah, that's an instant break even if it's there. If I get filled right here. Let's say I get it limit order. I mean, it would have worked out. It's not my type of trading. You know, whoever took this, I guess, congrats, you know, for the win. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade from today. Wow. Wow, bro. If you take out this high, I'm actually going to crash out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. It's honestly annoying. Let me see. Was there an entry for me? Holy Chop City, bro. Yeah. The only entry was on the 5-minute. Yeah. Anyways, that's the trade recap from today. I appreciate you guys for watching this trade recap. If you haven't, go follow the social medias and join Traders Corner. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another break even day. Let me check Forex Factory. Bro, I can't believe I've been getting break even these past 3 days. It's crazy. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be trading. So see you guys tomorrow.